Hey, what is happening? What's going on? It's an Eternia video. I can't believe it. It's an Eternia video. I'm the Tall Turtle. Welcome back to Eternia SMP, the best place on the planet to play Minecraft 1.20.1. I think I never know what version we're running. But I have a lot to talk about today. It's actually not Eternia stuff. I'm just doing it in Eternia. So what is going on? First of all, oh my gosh, let me go somewhere where I can chit-chat with y'all. Things might look a little different around here. The shaders might look a little heavier than what we're used to, and that's because they kind of are. Because I am running mods now for the first time since, let's see, when did I start playing Minecraft? 1.7? I think I started playing Minecraft. And for the first time I'm running mods. Because I had to, sort of. So let me explain why once we get up to this airplane here. I used to run Optifine with shaders, right? No big deal, pretty standard stuff there, nothing weird or anything. But I have a project coming up over there, way over there. Oh, I don't have the zoom anymore, I gotta fix my zoom. Way over there I have a project coming up. And for that project, I want to make sure my light levels are all above 0. But I don't want to use F3 anymore because F3 is annoying and it gives me a headache running around like this looking at light levels for every single block. So I wanted this mod. I'll explain what that is in a second. So in order to do that, I had to start running mods. In order to start running mods, I had to start using Forge or Fabric. So I went with Fabric. So I'm using a Fabric loader. I don't know if it says on F3, does it? It does, Fabric loader. Okay, so I'm running Fabric. Great, now what? Well, you can't just do what Optifine used to do with Fabric. So then I had to do a performance mod. So that's sodium. So I did a performance mod. And holy cow, does that mod do amazing things. My frame rates right now, with everything completely turned on and cranked up to absolute maximum, which I'll talk about. And look at this, frame rates in the 70s. I used to have things half cranked with Optifine. I could barely get 35 frames sometimes. And that's because Optifine isn't what it used to be. Back in the 1.12 days, 1.9 days, I used to get 1,000 frames per second with Optifine. And now, Optifine didn't really do much. I know it's had a bad reputation for a while, but I was sticking with it because of shaders. So anyway, back to my point. So, Fabric, and then Sodium. So Sodium, I get these crazy frame rates. This is ridiculous. And like I said, that's with everything cranked. I was getting like 800 with everything vanilla-ish. And now with everything cranked, I'm still in 70s and 80s. So Sodium is amazing. I've gone through every single setting available, tweaked every single thing, and it's great. So that's the performance. Well, then I needed shaders. To do shaders, you have to install Iris. So I installed Iris, and at first the shaders, which I'm using the Complementary Unbound, I believe, the shaders looked horrible. I'm like, this is really disappointing, blah, blah, blah. I went back to Optifine, and I was getting like 20 frames per second after cranking up the shaders. I'm like, this is bad too. So back to Fabric we are with shaders and Iris, Complementary Unbound with everything cranked. I'm using the Ultra or Ultra setting for the shaders, and then every option is just cranked up to the max. And now we look like this. And underground, it's not dark, which is important because usually when I would have shaders that were too heavy, underground would look terrible. These shaders are still a little heavy for me. I kind of miss the enhanced default that I used to use. But we're going to use these for a while. I'm going to play with shaders. There's 100. Well, there's probably like 25 main shaders, but there's probably 100 to choose from. So I'm still going to go through the shaders and find something maybe a little lighter in terms of how much it shades. But the quality and performance with everything cranked out with my little supercomputer I have here is just amazing. I can't believe it. In fact, let's go down on my favorite road here. Whoops, that's not my favorite road, it's behind it. So there we go. So we talked about the Fabric loader, we talked about Sodium for performance, we talked about Iris for shaders, and then the only other mod I'm running, so remember all this I'm talking about was because of one mod that I wanted to do. Let me take a selfie here. There's only one mod I wanted that led to all this, and it's this mod. Yes, there are two numbers. I'll explain why in a minute. So I want to be able to check light levels very quickly. Ignore the zeros. Now they're gone. If I go here, let me go somewhere where they're not going to have zeros. Whoops. So I wanted to be able to check light levels very, very fast for my next project. And I wanted this mod. I was just too scared to get into modding. Although, like everything, I overthought it, and it's actually very, very simple to do mods, but whatever. Can I get rid of the zeros? Thank you. Okay, so, sorry, I'm just distracted. This looks so cool. So anyway, this is your light level mod. Very straightforward, right? If it's a green number, they can't spawn, which right now it's 1 or above. They can't spawn. And then I can do this where I go to my new project over there, and I can run around, and if it's not a 0, I'm good, because I'm going to hide lighting and I don't want to overlight. So there you go. This whole video is because of this mod, because I wanted this mod, and it prompted all that other stuff. I had to learn the names, right? Fabric and Forge and Iris and Sodium. At first I did this Iris Sodium shaders loader, but it would only do shaders and not mods, so then I had to get rid of that, and then I had to learn what the names meant and blah, 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 blah. And the resources online are terrible. Just absolutely terrible. Like, nothing is straightforward. So anyway, so there you go. So that's only mod, and well, of course I'm running 3 mods. I'm running Iris, Sodium, and Light Overlay or whatever. Even though I just wanted the Light Overlay. So complicated, but we got it. Whoops. And now you can see what all my light levels are. Now let me explain the zeros. So I have this set to go out 6 blocks. Default is 12, and you just get too much information. So 6 blocks away, I can see the light levels, but it also goes 6 blocks down. So if I look down and there's blocks below me, like an opening or something, which we'll run into right here. See, there's opening to the left, see? And it lights that up. So if there's something below you, it lights that up too. And that's where the zeros are coming from, are like caves below me, or see, I have a tunnel that runs through here. So that's why it's 0. I thought I had another tunnel too. Yeah, there's another tunnel. See, it's zeros because it's like a tunnel, but it's lower slabs, so it doesn't matter. Oh, another tunnel below us. So that's why you get numbers below you. Like if I go over here, we're going to get 2 sets of numbers. See all the extra numbers below us? Because I've got caves and mines down there. Fonny the turtle gave me this camel. And I believe she gave me frog eggs or tadpoles in my mailbox back at spawn. Because I'm going to have a tadpole frog farm looking thing somewhere. But anyway, there you go. See numbers under here because I have lower slabs underneath us for something. So you get that too because it's within 6 blocks down. So you think I got those other numbers for my caves. See all those numbers from, not caves, mines. See that? All those numbers. So that's hard to get used to. And this, of course, is lower slabs, so it doesn't matter. But what got me is when I had the default 12 and it would go way down 12 blocks. It would be so many numbers, it would just be a block of green. See, I got my mine shaft down there. Anyway, so all this because I wanted the light levels mod. There you go. So how can I apply this to Eternia? Well, you're going to be seated in Eternia, right? You're going to see the performance is amazing. You're going to see the new shaders, which I'm going to play with. The sky is awesome too. That's not an extra mod. That's part of the shaders. And then you're going to see the light level thing, which you can turn off. But I already did something because I had stuff spawn on me the other day when I was looking for something. So I actually had to go over here because it was zeros on these blocks, not the zeros down there, because that's something that goes below us. But zeros on these blocks. So what I did is I put in some secret lighting right here, and now we're all above 0, you know, for sure. And now whatever spawned here can't spawn. That was the only spot I missed. Ooh, look at that haze. Ooh, fun. So anyway, after all that fog is a little bit too close. I got to play with my fog. See, that's the other weird thing. The fog comes and goes when you look around. Like if it goes dark and then your eyes are adjusting, the fog is kind of like your eyes adjusting, right? I noticed that like in real life, like if you're somewhere dark, like a movie theater, and then you come out, boom, see, your eyes have to adjust and it slowly goes away as your eyes adjust. Do you see that? Also when it rains, I turn on puddles so you get puddles on the ground. Water splashes around and is shiny. Just amazing. So anyway, there's your super haphazard description of what I've been doing. But again, the reason for this mod was because I want to come here and I'm going to start building in these woods and I want to light it up, but I want to use as minimal lighting as necessary. So I want to be able to look around and be like, oh, no, got to put a torch down, got to put a torch down. If you put a torch down, bam, tells you your light level, see? So there you go. That's the reason for this mod. So I can start this project over here. And I'm so used to it being on, now it doesn't bother me. Of course, you turn it off just by hitting F7, and now it's gone. So there you go. I think I talked about everything, right? I talked about how I loaded just shaders first, because I didn't know what I was doing. Then I did fabric, sodium, iris, and the overlay mod. So what does that mean? Well, that means I'm going to dig around for more shaders, and then I'm probably, because I can, maybe look for some mods just for fun. And all you got to do with mods, you just dump them in the mods folder. And then once we update Eternia to whatever the next version will update to, I'll have to refine the mods for the newer version, but that's in the future. That's not today. I don't need to worry about it, but it'll be easy. I'll just look at the mods I use, get the new version, and move along and be happy. So yeah, I can't believe it. I'm finally modding my Minecraft. I am so impressed with myself. And like usual, once I learned it, it was the easiest thing in the world. I just didn't understand what all the words meant. Once I understood the words, I understood the mods. Oh, that's nothing I wanted to do. I wanted to check a light levels. I might have to move my light level key. It's too far away. I wanted to check a light. See, there's stuff underneath us. See, that's why it says 0. Drives me nuts, but whatever. It's also kind of, we can look for caves. It's like kind of cheaty if you're walking across a mountain. You're like, oh, there's a cave down there because light level is 0. But anyway, within 6 blocks anyway. Or you could crank it up to like 30 and then really get your caves, but that's silly. I wanted to see... Man, there's a lot of caves under here. Look at this. Within 6 blocks, there's a whole cave system. I didn't mean to find that, but there you go. I could turn this to like 2 blocks, but then you can't see around you, so within 6 blocks, there's a cave down there. Anyway, I just want to see if this is all lit up, because I never did check this area. I just guessed where things had to be, but sure looks like things are fine. I only see green. I'm ignoring the cave thing. Yeah, see, so there you go. Okay, so that means every time I do an Eternia video, I might have different shaders. I don't know. And I'll be able to do my project now. And who knows, I might come up with some other mods. I don't know. One of my kids has 458 mods. Somebody loads his Minecraft. I don't even know if he knows what he has anymore. But there you go. Simple enough. Let's turn that off. Quick video today. I just want to show you what I was up to. Like, I'm not going to do the connected glass mod. I love when you can see the glass panels. I'm not going to do dramatic sky or anything. But anyway, if you have any mod suggestions, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll try them. But for now, I am running a very lightly modded Minecraft at 1,000,000 frames per second. And shaders that are a little too heavy. So there you go. I can repeat myself again to extend the video, but I'm not going to. So subscribe and you'll know when the next video comes out. And I'll see you then.